What about the Volvo of the future, Joyce? What are they cooking up for us?
Something called the Volvo LCP. Now that's otherwise known as the Light Component Project. Now what they did was they got together a bunch of their best designers and technicians and told them to design a viable car for the future, say 20 years down the road.
Any particular way they were told to go about it?
Oh yes, they were told to start with a clean slate, forget about current car design, and come up with a drivable experimental car. Now it's designed to be a very practical car, but as Volvo puts it, it's also going to be sporty in nature. Still, it incorporates a couple of objectives for the future. It has a very low energy consumption, it uses easily recycled materials, and it's very safe. It looks quite futuristic, doesn't it? But it is practical, designed so it could be mass-produced and marketed. Now the car's floor pan and upper structure are made of an aluminum alloy, and the body is Fiero-like, so there are plastic panels for the sides, the doors, the hood, and the rear hatch, and the suspension parts are made of magnesium. Plastic and carbon fiber parts are used just about everywhere else. So what you get is a car that weighs only a little over 1,500 pounds, but is just about the size of a 1,900-pound VW Rabbit. The LCP is designed to be a two-passenger car with plenty of luggage room, or for one or two extra passengers who actually face the rear. There's a large tunnel between the front and rear seats. It stiffens the car and houses the fuel tank and battery, and it helps make the LCP crash-worthy enough to meet the predicted turn-of-the-century safety standards. The LCP was designed for two different engines. Now both are three-cylinder intercooled turbo diesels. The 1.3-liter engine has a magnesium block and weighs less than 100 pounds. And the 1.4-liter engine will run on anything, from diesel fuel to vegetable oil. Now, unlike most Volvos so far, the LCP is front drive, and the first cars were built with a 5-speed transaxle. But Volvo is still working on a continuously variable transmission. With its lightweight, efficient engine and a drag coefficient of only 0.28, the LCP is capable of an incredible 100 miles per gallon on the highway. And it goes from 0 to 60 in 13 seconds. Now that's not bad for a car that uses only 60% of what it takes to power your average car. Of course, you can't buy a Volvo LCP, and it may not be the car we'll actually get from Volvo in the year 2000. But Volvo says that they'll soon begin to update current models with LCP technology and components. Which is just like Volvo, wouldn't you say?
Definitely, and who knows, one of these days maybe we'll get an LCP in for a long-term road test. Thanks, Joyce.